Hi, in this tutorial we will look at the hooks functionality of vREST, which lets you to integrate any third-party tools with it. In this tutorial we will also be covering the integration of Jira with vREST. But before that, let's first understand some basics of hooks functionality in vREST. First, open the Hooks tab. vREST allows you to create 4 types of hooks. Hooks are basically HTTP requests which will be automatically executed before the test run execution, before the test case execution, after the test case execution, and after the test run execution. First one is the pre-test run hook. Any hook configured in this category will be executed just after the creation of test run and before the execution of test cases. It receives the $TR variable. Next one is pre-test case hook. As the name implies, any hook configured in this category will be executed just before the execution of a test case. It will receive the $TC variable. Similarly, post-test case hook will be executed just after the execution of test case, and it will receive the $TC variable. And the post-test run hook will be executed just after the test run execution completes, and it will receive the $TR variable. For viewing the data format of variables $TC and $TR used in hooks, please visit our guide on data format of hooks variable. As you can see that there are 4 types of hooks, and here in this page the data format of all the types are given. So let's see the value of $TC in the post-test case execution hook. As you can see here, $TC contains the details of executed test cases and request data and execution time data of the test case, and finally the test case results. You can send any of this information to your third-party tools like Jira, Slack, TestRail, etc. Let's move into the Hooks tab again. vREST also provides some built-in templates for Jira and Slack. You may also define your custom hook to integrate with any third-party tool. Let's first import this Jira template to integrate the vREST with Jira. Simply click on Import button and confirm. 2 Jira hooks will be automatically added in the hooks list. This Jira hook automatically logs Jira issues on each failed test case or on each failed test run. First, we will need to configure the variables and the authorization for Jira. Simply open the Global Variables / Environment section from the More menu. This Jira template has automatically created these Jira related variables for you. You just need to provide the values according to your environment. Now here provide the Jira assignee username and then Jira's base URL without the trailing slash, and then Jira's project key, the project key where the issues will be logged. Now we need to configure the authorization for Jira. Simply select Authorizations from the More menu. As you can see that Jira authorization is automatically created by Jira template. Click on this authorization to provide the necessary details. Here you need to provide the Jira username and password information. That's all for the configuration. Your hooks are now ready. Let's first see these hooks in action. Just move on to the Test Cases tab. These are our sample test suites and associated test cases. Now let's execute them. You may see the post-test run hook status in post-test run hooks tab. As you can see here, vREST has automatically logged a Jira issue because one test case has been failed in the test run. You can also see this logged issue in Jira as well. As you can see that the issue contains the failed test run name and brief test run summary and a result link. You may customize this information in vREST hook. Now click on this result link to view the test run result in vREST application. Until now, we have seen the test run hook result. Let's see the post test case hook result as well. As you can see, the test case is failing this test run. Just click on this test case status to view the post test case hook result of this test case. It will open the results tab. Now click on the post hooks tab to view the post test case hooks result. Here the green color indicates that the post test case hook has been executed successfully. You may see the issue ID of the logged Jira issue in the response body of the hook result. Let's see this logged Jira issue details in the Jira application. As you can see that the issue contains the failed test run name and the API endpoints of the failed test case summary, executor details and a result link. You may customize this information in vREST hook. Now click on this result link to view the test case result in vREST application to know the reason behind the failure of this test case. So till now we have learned some basics of hooks and how you may import and configure Jira template. And we have also seen the hooks execution. Let's see the imported hook configuration in detail. The first hook logs a Jira issue for each failed test case in a test run. As you can see the details here. Here the URL field contains the REST API endpoint for logging a Jira issue. The condition field specifies that the hook will only be executed if the test case is executed and not passed. Here the $TC contains all the details of the test case which is just executed. Now let's see the request tab and then open the raw body tab to see the request body. We have specified this request body according to the Jira REST API specification for logging Jira issue. You may even customize this request body according to your needs. You can learn more about Jira REST API specification by visiting the link provided in the description field of this hook. Similarly, if we see the post test run hook, the URL field is same as earlier. The condition field specifies that if there is any test case failure in a test run, then this hook will log a Jira issue. You may also see the request body for this hook as well by going to the request tab and then select the raw body subtab. Now suppose you just want to log Jira issues for each failed test case and not for test run. Then you may disable or delete the post test run hook by selecting the desired hook and then select disable or delete from the actions drop-down. And if you want to log a single issue on each failed test runs instead of logging Jira issues for each failed test case, then you may simply disable the post test case hook and then enable the post test run hook. So this is how you can integrate any third-party tool like Jira, Slack, TestRail, etc. in vREST. A template for Slack integration is also provided here. You can import it and use it in the same way as we did for Jira template. If you want to know more about hooks, then you may refer to the user guide of vREST and then visit the third-party integration via hooks section.